Hello, friends. Today we are discussing test special test for organic chemistry. All right. I'm Ramesh Panikar on behalf of KNA. Look, question number 46. Question number 46 is this question that we are given these two structures, and we have to tell about these two structures, that whether these two are enantiomers or these two are diastereomers or they are identical structures, etc. All right. So what you have to do, you have to write RS configuration for these two. So if you look at the structure, what you have to do, you have to if Vejan dash structure is given, you should make it a point that this dash position must be occupied by the smallest or junior most group. So first group is methyl group, and then one is hydrogen. So hydrogen is not mentioned, that means hydrogen is there. So what we will do, that hydrogen is placed here. So obviously now the wedge position, that is the dark line, is occupied by Cl. Alright, we have changed this to the structure. Alright, and similarly in this Cl, this position is occupied by Cl. So now shift it by hydrogen, means change it by hydrogen, and at opposite side we put Cl. Similarly here, this position is occupied by bromine. Now this is replaced with hydrogen, that is the junior most group, and here we put Br. Alright, after that what you have to do, you have to check the movement. That is done by moving from first group to second group, second senior group, that is CHCl, this group, to third group, that is methyl group. So when we move from 1 to 2 to 3, this is based on sequence rule. Alright, the seniority. So when we move from 1 to 2 to 3, what kind of movement we are getting? We are getting anti-clockwise movement. So anti-clockwise, so it should be S. Alright, S notation. But since we made a change, in place of S we write R. Alright, we write R. Now look at the second case. This is the senior most group. Alright, 1, then CHBr, second and third, 1 to 2 to 3. We move from 1 to 2 to 3. Ignore the fourth group. The least priority group is ignored. So while moving from 1 to 2 to 3, we are getting what kind of movement? S kind of movement. That is anti-clockwise. Alright. So just we don't write S, rather we write R, because we made a change. So to compensate that, we write R. Alright, this is not anti-clockwise, this is R, that is R notation. And look at the third case, 1 to 2 to 3. While moving from 1 to 2 to 3, we are getting R kind of notation. Since we have made a change, we write S. So in the first case, we are getting R, R, S. We are getting R, R, S. Alright. We are getting R, R, S. R, R and S. And now look at this structure. In this structure, one, 1 to 2 to 3, 1 to 2 to 3, 1 to 2 to 3, that is R. This is R, we should write S. This is R, rather we should write S. I'm sorry. This is S, we are writing R. This is R, we are writing S. This is R, we are writing S. Now R, S, S. Now look at this structure. Here it is 1 to 2 to 3. here we don't have to make any change because the junior most groups are not mentioned. That means junior most group is already occupied by means this dash position. All right, so 1 to 2 to 3, look at this movement. This is clockwise movement, so we write R. This is R. Carbon bearing bromine is R now. Previously it was S. Now in this structure it is R. And now look at this case. This is 1 to 2 to 3. This is we are getting R kind of movement. R R. Previously it was SS. Now it is R and R. And third structure 1 to 2 to 3. This is 1 to 2 to 3. That is we are getting S. So we are getting S. So it is S. So now see, it was SSR and now it is RRS. All right. So the notation is completely changed. That means these two are mirror images, or you can call it enantiomers. The answer given is not correct in the question paper. The correct answer should be, they should be enantiomers. What we did, we converted this structure into this structure and decided RS notation. So we are getting RSS, and in the second structure we don't have to make any kind of change. Whatever kind of rotation we are getting, we are writing that. So SSR, SSR and RRS. So optical rotation of all the carbon are changed. All right, so these two are called enantiomers. These are enantiomers. These two structures are enantiomers. So the first one is 2s 3s, 2s 3s 4r, 2 bromo 3 4 dichloropentane, and this one, the second structure is 2r 3r 4s. So this is RRS now, and 2 bromo 3 4 dichloropentane. So these two are enantiomers. This is question number 46. Now look at question number 47. We are given these two structures. So these two structures are in this structure. See, this position is occupied by this group, that is CH2, and this is continued, and this is obviously it is not written, means hydrogen. Similarly, this part is occupied by CH2, this is continued, and we write hydrogen. So hydrogen are at opposite side, so it is a trans structure, whereas in this structure this is cis. All right, so these two are basically cis trans isomers. Cis trans isomers are also called diastereomers. Diastereomers are stereoisomers which are not mirror images, and they are non-identical. They should be non-identical, and they should not be mirror images. All right, so cis and trans forms means geometrical isomers are also called diastereomers. All right, and if you want to look at other diastereomer examples, like you can take this kind of case. We have CH3, we have C6H5, we have Cl. All right, H, and we have Br and H, suppose. Now look at this structure. All right, CH3, and this is C6H5, H and Cl, and we have shifted, like we have changed the rotation, and now we are writing this is Br, and this is H, and Br and H. Now see, if you look at these two structures, they are not mirror images. These two are not mirror images. All right, these two are not mirror images, but they are optical isomers. They are optical isomers but not mirror images. Such optical isomers which are not mirror images are called diastereomers. All right, it's, if you want to write the diastereomeric structure of this case, you should write Cl here and H, Br and H, then they are enantiomers. Here these two structures are diastereomers. Are you getting it? Like look at the structure CH3, Cl, Br, H, H, C6H5. If you want to look at the mirror image, it will be like this. Alright, this is CH3, this is Br, H and C6H5. These two are enantiomers, these two are diastereomers. Similarly, geometrical isomers are also called diastereomers. Now look at question number 48. Question number 48. The question is out of the following alkene which exhibit optical isomerism. Alright, we have 3-methyl-2-pentene, 4-methyl-1-pentene, 4-methyl-1-pentene, 3-methyl-1-pentene. This is the correct answer. So look at the structure of this compound, that is this 3-methyl-1-pentene, 1, 2, 3, 3-methyl-1-pentene. We have 4 different atoms or groups, so this is asymmetric carbon and this compound is optically active. Look at question number 49. Look at question number 49. In question number 49, which of the following will have mesoisomerism also, mesoisomer also? For a mesomeric structure, if you want to write the mesomeric structure, see, there should be plane of symmetry. See, in this compound, in this structure, we have plane of symmetry. Alright. So, there can be 3 forms. One is dextro, one is levo, and third one is mesoform. So, this structure is mesoform. Alright. So, this is question number 49.